Every relationship is an experience. Every relationship you're gonna learn. Every relationship you're gonna do. You go listen. What I've from the relationship I just got out of, dude. I learned a lot. I really did. Like, I'm gonna tell. It was my best relationship and my worst at the same time. It's weird, you know, because there were some amazing things that happened there that I've never had with another woman. But there were also some fucking horrible things that happened that I've never had happen to me before. And it fucking sucked. So, you know, it was the best experience I've ever had with a woman, but it was also the worst at the same time. Because it was kind of one of those roller coaster things where everything went up, hit that climax, and then bam! And then a little, like, bumps in the road here and there. It just kept, like, going down like that. So... But here's the thing, man. As much as I hate that it happened to me like that, I am thankful for it in every fucking way. Why? Because I learned so much about relationships. I learned so much about, you know, life with a partner. I learned so much about myself. You know, I was able to figure out more things kind of about the opposite sex, kind of figured out more things about how to keep somebody happy and, you know, doing your best for somebody. Like, I learned a lot about a deep relationship like that, and it really had a lot of value to it. I think that after that relationship definitely, you know, taught me so much. I'm forever thankful of it, but I'm also very, very angry. I was also very, very broken. And this is the thing I want to tell you guys that's heartbroken. You guys are just getting out of relationships. You're crying. Life sucks. You don't want to lose this person because they're so valuable to you. You guys had a great time together, but things didn't go right. Let me tell you something, man. You gonna fall for people, some more so than others. People are gonna mean a lot to you. They're gonna have a lot of value with you. It's gonna mean a lot in your heart to be something for somebody, and for somebody to be something to you. And when that connection is established and you guys have such a good time together, it brings a beautiful thing to eyes, man, and to the soul. But what happens, and it's kind of a sad thing, is that things get fucked up, and we break hard. Because as hard as we feel for somebody, as much as we feel for somebody in the good time, is as bad as the feelings are gonna hurt us in the rough time. So, you know, as much as you love somebody in a relationship, is as much as you'll be hurting over them during the breakup. It's reciprocal, okay? So, listen to that. And realize that every relationship is just an experience. It's just an experience. This guy, he gave you this, and you know, he had all these great times with you, and you know, he was probably the best guy that you ever had, and you think you'll never meet another like him. There's over 2 billion other people for you to meet. Don't worry. There's plenty of you. There's plenty to go around. So don't worry about you never meeting another respectable, dependable, truthful, honest man who treats you so well like he did. You're gonna find better. You will. But what tends to happen is that you get so focused on this guy that you once were with that made you feel this way. Because you've developed such an emotional attachment to him, it gets very hard to let him go. So what I recommend for anybody who's losing their relationship, go watch my How to Get Over Your Ex video and When to Let Love Die. That right there teaches you how to let that emotional tie go. And once you've let the emotional tie go, you can move on like it's nothing. But it takes time. It's a slow process, but you're gonna get there, right? You're gonna find it. But another thing I want you to realize is, man, heartbreak is gonna happen. Heartbreak is just as beautiful as love. It hurts and it sucks and it ain't as pretty. But when you're out of it, you realize how much of a beautiful process it really was. Falling for somebody, going after them, getting it, having a beautiful relationship with them, beautiful moments, and then ending it off in a miserable fucking way. It's bittersweet as hell. But that's how it works. That's how it works. So, Every relationship's an experience, man. If it don't work out, it doesn't work out. And don't try to force relationships that aren't meant to work out, right? If a relationship just ain't working out, you guys aren't happy with each other, you guys are just in a position where you can't meet each other's needs, you can't take care of each other, you guys are sick and tired of everything, and clearly you guys are in a state of incompatibility, then you gotta know when to break it off. And don't be scared because you have to work through a certain patch in order to get to a certain point. Okay, yes, relationships will be rough and they will have their fights and they will have their patches, but you shouldn't be reaching a point where you're more miserable than you are happy. You should be happy majority, more than not, if not more than enough of the time that you're with this person. Happiness should be happening all the time. If your anger or your jealousy or other emotions are taking part and destroying your happiness, the relationship should be done, and you need to cut your losses, pack up your bags, get out, because it's not something that works out. And all relationships are going to teach you unique things. This relationship that I just had taught me the most I ever have out of leaving a relationship, probably because, you know, I had a lot more time to explore the fucked up realms of it and the beautiful realms of it as well. So that I have a lot to take out of it. You know, so I'm blessed with this heartbreak. You know, it hurt. It definitely hurt. I'm not hurting as bad right now because I've hurt over this woman again and again and again and again. At this point, cutting it off is just fucking cutting it off. You know? But, yeah. I mean, do I hurt over it sometimes? Yeah. But like I said, at this point, fuck out of here. I know it's gone. Once somebody's gone, they're gone. Once somebody's gone, they're gone. And there's no point in trying to hold on to it. What you gotta do, man, go and explore. Just go and explore. You're young, especially if you're my age and 18, bro. You realize how many relationships it's gonna take before you finally decide to settle down. You gotta explore some things. You gotta know what you want from somebody, right? Because every relationship, you're gonna learn about people, and you're gonna know what you're like, what you expect from people, and what you don't expect from people. You know, like, you're gonna have a little crazy, but it's good to know sometimes. It's good to enter relationships that are completely awful, because now you're gonna know, okay, if a person has this, I ain't fucking with that. Or if you have a relationship that you absolutely love, you better pay attention to both of them, because you know what you want from somebody. You're gonna know, hey, I really like when a girl bites my lip, dude. It just, wow, that shit, woo, that turns me on right there. And I mean, you know, I'll tell you, oral sex is fucking great too. You learn certain things, and you learn that you like somebody who can be somebody you like to be on the phone with for hours. It's just something I like. I like to constantly feel like I'm with this person. It's weird. Yes, space is cool and you're gonna be separated at times, but I'm the type person, man, I just like to be with my partner all the time, right? You learn certain things that you like, and then there's other things that you're not gonna like, such as unfaithfulness and infidelity. You know, but that's kind of already a set one right there. You're gonna learn from your relationships what you like and what you don't like. You're gonna learn that, for me, I want somebody that can emotionally relate to me and choose to emotionally help me, instead of just take my mind off of what actually is going on, just try to distract me from life, and then try to just get me to move on from my feelings, because I feel my feelings. I don't ever move on. Y'all know how I am with my emotions. When it comes to my emotions, I face them on directly. But I don't like when somebody tries to distract me from the way I feel with something else. That's just not cool, because, you know, you're ruining emotional boundary there for me. So I know what I like and I know what I don't like out of a relationship, right? That's what you do for a relationship, man. When the heartbreak is done, yeah, feel what you feel, hurt, and then learn to let them go completely. But in the process as well, take time to learn. Take time to learn what you liked from that relationship, so you know what you're looking for, and take time to know what you didn't like, so you know that if somebody has those qualities, you're not even going to try it. You're not even going to go for it, you know? Because the more, and then you figure out things about yourself. You know who you are in a relationship, you know exactly what you do, you know how you respond, you know what you want, and you know what you need. And you know how to also do more and more relationships, because it's an experience thing, right? Experience thing, right? Where the more people you try to take care of, the more people you're in relationships trying to keep happy, the more times you do this, the better you're gonna get at it. Like, you know, the better you're gonna get at actually taking care of people, the better you're actually gonna be able to keep people happy, the better you're gonna get at figuring people out, and you know, the better you're just gonna get at overall having a healthy relationship, and knowing when to cut one off as well, and knowing when to call it like it is. Traits like that come through trial and error. Not every relationship is gonna be the one. Not every relationship is gonna be that perfect person, your soulmate. No. We're humans, right? And we have fun. Sometimes relationships can be for fun, man. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Just don't, if it happens to go deeper than it is, great. But if it happens to break, that's great, because you're gonna get better. You're gonna find better. Don't ever give up on it. Have relationships. Relationships are fucking awesome, dude. Life is filled with them. They're filled with opportunities to go for them. Don't get caught up in the mindset of I gotta stay single unless, you know, you're trying to hoe around and all that, which is cool, you know, if you're with that shit. Because again, you're gonna experiment. You're gonna experiment with things. You're gonna see what you like and see what you don't like when it comes to that type of shit, right? And yeah, yo, but life is filled with all kinds of shit like this. Relationships are crucial, so never give up on them. They work and then they don't work. The ones that stay and work, you know what you want from it. The ones that don't, you know what you don't want. Okay? So when heartbreak happens, man, just realize every relationship is a learning experience. Every relationship has its time. Every relationship has its go. And what you draw from it is what you get out of it. What happened there is what you learn from it. Everybody has their time. Don't regret it. Don't hate it. Take what you got from it and move forward. And you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. So don't let it get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Live life. Life is too short to stay in things that you don't want to be in. Life is too short to really let relationships slip by. You know, opportunities are great. So there's plenty of great people out there for you. You just gotta go out there and find them. They'll come into your life and you'll come into theirs. And next thing you know, you'll be in the next relationship having a great time. And then 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, you guys will have a devastating breakup. And it'll have seemed great for the time it was. Always be thankful for what time it was. Be thankful for what you got out of it, man. I will never ever forget what it was like having that relationship with the woman I just broke up with. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget. Well, not even really broke up, to be honest. I'm telling y'all, man. One day y'all gonna find out, and it's gonna suck. I really don't care what she says. You know, not that I'm a bash, but anyways, always be thankful for what happens in a relationship, especially the great things, man. Never forget. Never let the negative trump that positive, because that positive happened and all the good things happen. Take what you want from it, but take what you can. Move forward. Life is filled with love. It's filled with joy. It's filled with happiness. You guys will break up. You'll have sadness, but you'll be thankful for the time that you had with them. Hurt over them. Feel what you feel for them, because it's gonna feel great when you get out of it. You're gonna be like, you know what, that person was a real awesome person. I really enjoyed the time I had with them. You know, even though these parts of them were fucked up and it ended up this way, and they were pretty fucked up for that, they were also great in this aspect as well. And I'll never forget how that felt. You know, and I'll never forget what it was like to know how much I really care for this person and hurt over this person. That shit really feels, you know, a lot of people say heartbreak makes them feel weak and all. Don't take it as that. Heartbreak shows you how much you really loved. Heartbreak shows you how deep your feelings were. So, you know, it's all right to hurt. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel these certain things. Heartbreak is meant for everybody, and heartbreak and relationships is meant for it. Life is filled with them. Life is filled with love. Go after it and get it. Talk to y'all next time.